Hey everyone, this is AggieReport. This is the first episode of the AggieReport podcast. Today I'm going to be answering some questions on Twitter that y'all have asked me. Asked about the program, stuff like that, recruiting questions and everything. I'm going to get into the prediction that I put today on Instagram. All right, first question. Why did you become an Aggie fan, and when was that? I became an Aggie fan because of Manziel, one of the best players ever, obviously. And honestly, I went to a Sam Houston game. It was really fun. The atmosphere was amazing, and I just fell in love with it ever since. That was another year Manziel won his Heisman Trophy, I believe. Who's your favorite Aggie recruit this offseason? Mine has to be Ruben Owens, one of the best wide receiver or running backs in the class. Just outstanding, fast, can run. He's just a bigger A-chain in my opinion. And the other guys was like David Hicks. He's a beast. I like Torian York. I like Chase Visontis, TJ Shanahan, guys like that. Who's your favorite current player? Has to be Evan Stewart, one of the best players in the nation as a freshman. Was a freshman All-American. One of the most outstanding players that we've seen this past season, and a long time at the wide receiver position. Who's your favorite recruit in the 24 recruiting cycle going forward? Probably has to be Micah Hudson. Just reminds me of Garrett Wilson. He's athletic, can run, can catch the ball, and do all the things that you ask for a wide receiver. Or it has to be a guy like Jalen Miller from Silsbee, Texas. He's an outstanding, very underrated wide receiver in the class. Should be highly recruited. Yeah. Another question. Is Jimbo on the hot seat if he wins less than 9 games this year? I would think so. I think he could possibly get fired. I don't think we will. $65 million buyout after the season. But my guess is he has to win 10 games to just not be on the hot seat, not question being fired, stuff like that. All right, today I dropped a prediction for 2024 Zion Kearney. He's a wide receiver from the Houston area, and he's just a Missouri City kid. He's just very athletic. Reminds me of Chris Marshall. That was at A&M this year that transferred to Ole Miss. One of the best players in the 2024 class. Has visited A&M 5 times this year, went to the pool party, and just seems like a good fit for A&M. And yeah, let's see if I have any more questions. Why did some players transfer from the 2022 class that weren't expected? Well, some of them just wanted playing time. Like Ish Harris, I did not expect him to enter the portal, but he was fighting for playing time. So I guess it was just his best interest to leave and go find somewhere else. All right. Where do you predict this 2024 class goes? I think this 2024 class will be a top 5 class in the nation. There's guys like Aaron Nolan that we're going after, Taylor Tatum, Micah Hudson. There's Kobe Black from Waco, Texas. He's just an absolute beast. I think, this class has something special to do. There's guys like David Stone that Aggies are still fighting for. He's visiting next week, or he might visit next week. T.A. Cunningham, he might be visiting the 28th. There's guys, just straight dogs in the class that Aggies are fighting for. And there's guys like DJ Ladway. He committed to Florida, but can we see him flip possibly in the future? Those are questions that we have. Yep. This is the first AggieReport podcast. This is a little bit nervous for me. Thanks for tuning in, and subscribe to the channel down below.